Hi viewers, hello my dear participants. Today is Sunday and it's now 20 minutes past 11. Although I am late, sorry for late, I am going to discuss a unique topic, that is phrasal verb for WBCS preliminary examination, for miscellaneous examination, PSC miscellaneous, Panchayat, municipal corporation and many other government jobs. And you know that with the change of this government, a massive recruitment is going to be held, and the government has taken many steps to recruit, and fresh recruitment is going to be held. And today's topic of discussion is phrasal verb. And this phrasal verb is included in all the competitive examinations because it is part and parcel of all examinations. Now welcome to my channel, an easy step to English grammar. And I am going to deal with some most important handpicked phrasal verbs which are set in almost all the examinations. Dear viewer, those who have already joined, please let your friends know that I am live streaming phrasal verb. Share. I can't understand the meaning. Will you please explain the meaning? Whatever may be the case. In my introduction or in my introductory lecture, hello, yes, I am very happy to have you in my class. I am not telling you some rubbish things. Just the topic is how to use phrasal verb. First of all, you will have to understand what phrasal verb is. Many of us confuse between prepositional verbs and phrasal verbs. What is phrasal verb? Phrasal verb is actually verb plus adverbial particle. When verb plus adverbial particle combine together express a single meaning, it is called phrasal verb. For example, it must express the single meaning. For example, stand up. Stand plus up. Stand is verb and up is adverbial particle. It is adverb. Up is not preposition here. It is acting as the adverb, but short adverb, and that is why it is called adverbial particle. Okay. So stand up means stand. It is the single meaning. Sit down. So sit is verb and down is adverbial particle. So sit down means just to sit. So all these phrasal verbs suggest a single meaning. Okay? Give up your bad habit. Give plus up. Give up, that means to live. Please give up smoking. It is injurious to your health. It is injurious to your health. Please give up smoking. So give up means to live a habit, etc. And that is why give up expresses a single meaning. So give up is phrasal verb. Okay. Similarly, give in. Give in means to surrender. Just to follow the phrasal verbs, it is going to be the most interesting lesson for all sorts of competitive examinations. And I fervently hope that all of you will subscribe, will like, comment, and share, and it will cost you nothing. Okay. Similarly, give in. Give in means to surrender. For example, the patriot like Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose didn't give in to the British. To the British, I never gave in to any kind of injustice. I never gave in to any kind of injustice. So I have given you two most important phrasal verbs like give up and give in. Clear? Another example I am giving you, give away. For example, give away. Give away means to distribute. To distribute. For example, the secretary of the club finally distributed, that is, gave away the prizes among the members. Gave away the prizes among the members. For example, my father gave away the ripe mangoes among the children. Gave away. So I have given you three examples with give. Give up, give in, give away. And these three phrasal verbs are always set in your competitive exam. And I am explaining their meanings in the sentences. So there will be no problem in writing. I am from Brazil, I am from Brazil, I am from Brazil, I am from Brazil. Okay, there is no problem. English is an international language, and whether it is Brazil or the Scandinavian countries or the European countries, there is no problem. There is no problem. It is the communicative language, and it is spoken by almost all the countries. So there is no problem, and I think that although as I am an Indian, I think that all of you will be able to understand my pronunciation, my intonation, my accentuation, and my style of speaking. Okay? And to get such more videos on English grammar, also writing skill. For example, last night I discussed the World Environment Day, and it was a very successful discussion and many joined and interacted. Okay, the World Environment Day. Okay. Another phrasal verb I am going to discuss not only for your fluency in English, but also for your good writing. Phrasal verbs can help the speaker, the writer, write good English, polished English. Okay. Another example is, for example, do away with. Do away with. So do away. So phrasal verb can be accompanied with a preposition to. Do away with. For example, what is the sentence? For example, the system of dowry. The system of dowry in India has been done away with by the government. Okay? The system of dowry in India has been done away with by the government. Okay? Do away with. Abolished. Do away with means abolished. It has been completely abolished. Sati. For example, the cruel system of sati in India has been done away with by Raja Ram Mohan Rai. Okay? It is also a good sentence. Done away with. That means do away with. Another example is put up with. Put up with. You see that put up and with makes a phrasal verb. What is the meaning of put up with? Put up with means to tolerate, to endure. Okay, to tolerate or to endure. Okay, to bear with. For example, I should not put up with such an insult. I should not put up with such an insult that you made in the meeting. That you made in the meeting. Okay? Put up with means to tolerate. For example, my father has to put up with many insults in the family as his income is very low. As his income is very low. Put up with. So do away with, put up with, give up, give in, give away. I have given you all these phrasal verbs. Next, I have picked up. So I am telling you from my memory, because you know that I worked as an assistant teacher in English for more than 37 years in a higher secondary school. And from my classroom teaching experience, I am sharing my ideas with you, because these phrasal verbs are very common and then they may be set in any competitive examination. Now, let us come to the point. Another is put out. Put out. What is the meaning of put out? Put out means to extinguish. To extinguish the douse. For example, when the multi-storied building was on fire, when the multi-storied building was on fire, the fire brigade personnel put out the douse after 2 hours of fighting. After 2 hours of fighting. Again I am repeating. When the multi-storied building was on fire, the fire brigade personnel put out the douse after 2 hours of fighting. Put out means to extinguish. To extinguish. extinguish. Okay? Now let us come to do off. Do off. Do off means to remove. To remove. For example, please do off your shoes before entering the temple. Before entering the temple. Okay? For example, do off your shoes before entering your temple. Another example is, oh, you are completely drenched. Please do off your shirt because you may catch cold. You may catch cold. I am telling you all these sentences from my day-to-day experience, from daily experience, so that you may utilize all these phrasal verbs in your sentences for fluency in English, for writing good English, and also for communicative approach. Okay? Now, next come to get down. Get down. Get down means dismount. Dismount. Come down, etc. Get down. For example, please get down from the tree because you may fall down. So I have used 2 phrasal verbs in a sentence. Please get down from the tree. From is here preposition, because you may fall down. So I have used 2 prepositions. 2 phrasal verbs. Next phrasal verb is get off. So, get down and get off are used in the similar sense. Get off, that means come down. Please get off from the train because the train has reached your destination. The train has reached your destination. Please get off. That means to come down. Okay? Now, next come to another point. Climb up. Climb up. For example, climb up the tree because the fruits are about to fall. Just climb up the tree to pluck some fruits. Okay? Climb up. Get into. Get into. So get down, get off, get into. Okay, get into my room and be seated for taking rest. Get into my room. Another example, the robbers got into the room abruptly. The robbers brandished with lethal weapons. The robbers brandished with lethal weapons got into the room. Into. Into, got into is phrasal verb, not prepositional verb. Feel for, that means to feel sympathy for somebody. To feel sympathy, to feel pity for somebody. For example, I feel for the old woman because she is not looked after by her sons. I feel for the old woman who is living alone because she has none to look after. May I clear? Am I clear? You see? Okay. Next, set aside. Set aside means to collect or gather for future use. For future use. For example, during the flood situation in West Bengal, many of us set aside some food grains in our family. For example, every family sets aside some food grains for future use, etc. So, I have discussed with you many phrasal verbs. The phrasal verbs which are very, very common for your cracking the competitive examinations. Not only that, for daily communication, for speaking English fluently, and for writing English smoothly and elegantly. Because phrasal verbs always make your English beautiful. Okay, thank you. Good night. Stay safe, stay blessed. And I should go to my bed because it's night. It's almost midnight. And I think that all of you will follow the video again, the live streaming class again, so that you may use your phrasal verbs in sentences. Next night we shall meet again, and Thanking all of you. Good night.